Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg are currently working on a new project together, a very secret project that people have very little information on now. There's a lot to offer, this made a lot more sense for us. Hollywood elites are currently completely freaking out about what Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg could have in the works as they are currently, and I've formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in Albert could have in the works as they are currently working on a new project. A very secret Hollywood is quaking with terror and anticipation as the dynamic pair Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson are collaborating on a new movie, and Tinseltown is on high alert because they don't know what to expect from bombshells. Oh, but that's not even the most exciting part. Mark is dropping tantalizing hints that more high-profile celebrities are about to spill the beans, and I mean spill all the beans. Secrets that have been kept in the glitzy vaults of Hollywood's elite are about to be laid bare, and the stars are shaking in their. Mark Wahlberg, a notorious actor, has announced a partnership with Mel Gibson, a Hollywood legend, for a forthcoming blockbuster project, and if that weren't enough to throw Hollywood's elite into a frenzy, the duo's recent encounter with none other than former President Donald Trump has started the rumors flying. Gibson's return to the director's chair for Mila Blaze is the first time since Hacksaw Ridge. Devotees and industry insiders are equally thrilled about the mysterious project called Flight Risk. The movie will be presented by Lionsgate at the renowned Cannes Film Festival. Davis Entertainment will produce alongside Bruce Davey, Gibson, and Icon Productions. Mark Wahlberg has taken on the lead role of a pilot transporting a dangerous criminal for trial. Lionsgate Motion Picture Group Chair Joe Drake couldn't contain his excitement for the electrifying pairing of Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg, hinting that Flight Risk will be one of the year's most suspenseful must-see events. The Hollywood elites are attempting to control the narrative surrounding this upcoming blockbuster, and accusations are flying left and right with alleged deputies and media outlets being deployed to attack Gibson and Wahlberg over their involvement in the project. It's no secret that the Hollywood elites are scrambling to control the narrative surrounding this upcoming blockbuster. A thorn in the side of the Hollywood establishment, Gibson and Wahlberg have been joined by like-minded Mark Wahlberg. Their recent meeting with Trump has only heightened the backlash. Musician Jack White publicly criticized the rendezvous as disgusting. Sure, some articles the truth is that this dynamic duo is unstoppable, even in the midst of two ongoing union strikes. Gibson and Lionsgate even obtained a waiver from SAG-AFTRA to bring their vision to life on the big screen. However, the drama doesn't stop there. Jim Caviezel's most recent movie, Sound of Freedom, has left Hollywood elites in disbelief as it performs surprisingly well at the box office, neck and neck with its competitors. In a recent interview with Fox News, Jim argued that Hollywood is terrified by Sound of Freedom and is quaking in their boots because the public is listening to their hearts, which is what this movie encourages you to do. He also claimed that mainstream media is failing us because we aren't receiving any coverage. In relation to tickets bought over the opening weekend, Caviezel remarked, "I'm happy with the 2 million, but I want a lot more because I want the kids." Additionally, Mark has discussed the Sound of Freedom. You may have noticed that a website named Seek Report recently deleted an item that stated that Mark Wahlberg had spoken about the release of Sound of Freedom, but there is no proof that the 52-year-old American actor ever said what Seek Report says. The Hollywood elites can't handle the fact that the public has spoken and chosen to support figures like Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg over their hand-picked darlings, which only serves to increase the elites' contempt for the men of the people who stand firmly in their values, according to Estate. Reports allegation that Mark called Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson American heroes with balls of steel. We can't help but wonder what other Hollywood stars will follow in the footsteps of Wahlberg and Gibson. Will more celebrities dare to challenge the establishment and join the ranks of those who refuse to be silenced from both the media and fellow celebrities? Yet despite the controversies, he remains a force to be reckoned with in the industry. When these two charismatic figures collaborate on a project, it's bound to make waves in Hollywood. Additionally, their meeting with Trump at the UFC 290 event only adds fuel to the fire as critics and skeptics question their motives and loyalty. However, the duo seems undeterred and determined to make the project. Wahlberg has amassed a devoted fan base and critical acclaim. He is no stranger to taking on challenging roles and portraying them with authenticity and depth. The timing of this partnership, Mark with Flight Risk, couldn't be more fascinating. The Hollywood elites have already been rattled by Gibson's recent success in promoting Sound of Freedom, a gripping drama based on the true story of a hero fighting against illegal human trafficking. Even the controversial Donald Trump himself couldn't resist the allure of discussing the movie at Mar-a-Lago because of its immense impact. As the elites continue to lose control of the narrative, they may continue to portray Gibson as a pariah by focusing on his prior controversies and attempts to discredit his work, but the people have spoken and they are swarming to theaters to support the work of a divisive artist. In the meantime, Mel and Mark's audiences are growing more and more hungry for stories that resonate with their values, stories that are not afraid to expose the corrupt and nefarious elites lurking behind the institution. The predator elites of Hollywood have cause for concern. Gibson and Wahlberg's collaboration heralds a new age in Hollywood, one in which creators aren't afraid to take chances and speak truth to power. As the unlikely duo of Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson joined forces for Flight Risk, the world of Hollywood is witnessing a seismic shift. The project promises to be a tour de force, combining the talents of two powerhouses in the industry as they challenge the status quo and embrace their roles as men of the people. Hollywood elites are left in a state of panic, unable to control the narrative, while fans are intrigued by what this new movie could mean for the Hollywood L. One fan wrote. It's just effing wonderful to see Mel as one of those standing up to this BS and not giving a f what these elites think get them. He has done some things that were disappointing, but he has accepted responsibility and moved on. I've always been a fan of Mel ever since the Mad Max days as a kid. The scum get outraged when nice people get to produce a movie. Another supporter commented that Hollyweird is losing fans. Despite all the commotion and bustle, this is stunning. With Sound of Freedom laying the foundation for this groundbreaking partnership, one thing is certain. As we anxiously anticipate the release of Flight Risk and the further unraveling of this compelling story, Gibson and Wahlberg are leading the battle for a Hollywood that isn't scared to confront its deepest secrets. The drama and rumors surrounding these Hollywood heavyweights will undoubtedly continue to captivate viewers and keep the industry on its toes. That's all for this video. Folks, be sure to check back for more updates as the saga develops and Hollywood's predator elites realize they can no longer conceal the truth.